Hi, welcome to the record shelf. I find it impossible to create a list of great orchestras and conductors without mentioning the Cleveland Orchestra and George Szell. It was a long and glorious association, and I think the music making was of the highest level all the time. And it was not necessarily easy for the musicians of the Cleveland Orchestra to play under Szell, because Szell was said to be a music dictator, and he had his own strong vision, and he imposed his iron will on all the players. And I think some of the members, the past members, have told me that the most fun rehearsal of each week's preparation was in the first rehearsal, because that's when the orchestra was able to play according to itself, not according to George Szell's will. But as soon as that first read-through is over, then Mr. Szell will start taking things apart and impose his will on just about every bar and every note. But who's going to complain when the result is so astounding and beautiful? And one great example of this Szell-Cleveland association is the Schubert Ninth Symphony, this great C major. And this is a reissue, which are not unusual these days, a compilation of the Ninth and the Eighth Symphony, the unfinished, with the great C major. And this is recording originally done on Epic, a branch of CBS, and now it's reissued on Sony Classical. And actually, this issue has the emblem of CBS Masterworks. That's an emblem circa 1980s, before it became Sony Classical. But the point here is that it's great playing. I can't imagine Schubert Ninth being played any better. I mean, the thing is about there's a quartet a feeling of you're listening to a great string quartet playing, because every musician of the Cleveland Orchestra is responding to something another member is playing or doing, and as if the whole thing is just, the entire orchestra is breathing together, and all the entries are, one melody is played, let's say, by the oboe, and then the clarinet takes over, and that transition is seamless and so beautifully done. Sometimes initially for the first couple of notes you can't even tell that another instrument has already taken over. And of course the individual contributions of the players are beautiful, and the string sound is very unique. It's very, for me, incredibly elegant, and yet there's a certain Szell signature precision about the performance. Some people might say, well, it's a little dry if you're used to, say, Ormandy in Philadelphia, that lushness in the orchestra, or Munch and Boston in a sort of a plush, cushioned sound. But this is, very precise, and I don't mind it one bit, because I think musically it's very gratifying to hear any orchestra play with such great precision, and yet with such finesse and elegance. And when of course the music demands it, it's very powerful as well. I mean, I don't want to keep mentioning the word power, because Schubert Ninth is much more than just power. There's so much beauty in it. The thing about this performance is that it really breathes as one. That's something I find truly remarkable. And of course, there are many other Szell recordings I think are really first rate, and some of the great orchestra recordings of all time. And I hope to introduce more of them to you. But if you want to get to know Szell's legacy with the Cleveland Orchestra, start with the Schubert Ninth. There is nothing better in my mind. Okay? So go and enjoy Schubert Ninth, and let me know. Thanks. Bye.